Can't just have been coincidence. You sat there intentionally for me.
あなたにしては珍しく根拠に欠ける推論ね。
That's an awfully baseless assertion, especially coming from you.
そうだね。自分でもびっくりしているよ。でも、それでも君に伝えたいと思ったんだ。
Yes, even I'm surprised at myself. But I thought I just had to tell you.
僕を救ってくれて、観測してくれてありがとうって。
You saved me back there. Thanks for watching over me. Wanting to be recognized by my father and surpass my little sister, I pruned off anything non-essential in my life, honing myself in earnest. But perhaps I had honed myself far too much. Before I knew it, I had worn myself down. Nikaido-kun brought me back from that. She enriched me. She saved me. The library, the world for just the two of us, served as my sanctuary. My new niche was by Nikaido-kun's side.
君だってそうだったんじゃないの？あの場所が平穏でいられる空間だったんじゃ。
The same goes for you, right? That place served as a place of tranquility for you. Nikaido-kun doesn't respond. Even without saying anything, her silence says it all.
僕には平穏でいられる空間を一緒に作ってくれた君への恩義がある。
I feel indebted to you for creating that sanctuary with me.
だから、君を死なせるわけにはいかない。
That's why I can't let you die. I look at Nikaido, eye to eye. But
恩義があると思ってるなら、それで私を死なせて。
if you really do feel grateful, then let me die. There is no hesitation in her words. They constrict my heart. It hurts. Very, very much.
それが私の望みなんだから。
That's what I want. Okay, Nikaido seems very heartfelt and honest and vulnerable right now. I don't know if this is an act or not. If it were, it'd have to be really difficult to put that on, I'm sure. But if this was truly her desire the whole time, perhaps she couldn't come out and say it early because she needed the situation to build up to the point where someone would be willing to kill her. Because I guess they had hinted at times where she admitted that she herself tried to end her life in this universe to see if she could end it because she knew she was the culprit. But I guess they had to properly go about it. Maybe she knew that if she outright said that she was the culprit, it wouldn't matter, it wouldn't be effective, or it wouldn't work because nobody had any memories, you know? So maybe now that she sees an out, now that somebody seems to be wanting to go for it, she's being honest about it. I don't know. Nikaido-kun's resolve is steeled. That's how heavily the guilt of her sin weighs upon her.
なら僕には、その拠り所を僕自ら捨ててしまったことへの償いだってある。
Well, then I also have to make amends for throwing away the place that you created for me. The brief respite that we shared in that place. It was shattered so simply by Julie winning the breakthrough prize. I was cursed by something even more powerful. My sister stole my thunder. I felt like I had to hone myself further, that I couldn't simply let myself stay complacent. So I thought to myself as I went back to my lonesome once more.
償う必要なんてない。東国さんがそうした理由には納得もしているし、咎めるつもりなんてないもの。
You don't need to make amends for anything. I understand why you did it, and I have no intention to blame you for that.
なら、僕はどうしたらいいんだ？恩を返すことも償うこともできない。
Then is there anything I can do? I can't give you my thanks, nor can I make amends.
あるわ。ずっとその協力をお願いしているじゃない。
There is. That's exactly what I've been asking you for help with. To have Sakurai-kun kill Nikaido-kun. To sacrifice her. To sever my ties with her once more. That is what Nikaido-kun wants me to help her with.
違う。そうじゃない。そうじゃないんだよ。
No! I can't! not it.
その選択は、かつての過ちと同じだ。なぜ同じ間違いを繰り返さないとならない？
That choice is akin to making the same mistake I did in the past. Why should I have to repeat my own past mistakes?
難しく考えすぎよ。私はもう、クロノス世界からは戻れない。現実世界には、もういない存在なんだから。
You're thinking about this too hard. I won't be able to return from the Chronos world anyway. I no longer exist in the real world.
だからって、また削ぎ落としたくはないんだ。
But that means I'd have to throw it all away again!
君はここにいる。こうして観測できているじゃないか。それなのに。
You're here. I can see you before my eyes, can't I? And...
クロノス世界という箱の中でだけよ。開ければいなくなる。でもその箱は、開けなくちゃいけない。
The Chronos world is merely inside a box. Opening it means I will disappear. But still, you need to open the box. Is it back to Schrodinger's cat situation?
あなたのそれは、ただの自己満足よ。
You're doing this all for your own self-satisfaction.
自己満足で何がいけない？
And what's wrong with self-satisfaction? I can't convince her with pure logic.
自己満足で結構さ。それがいつか人のためになると信じて突き進むのが科学だ。
Self-satisfaction is more than enough. Believing in it and pushing forward for the benefit of someone is what we call science.
みんなのため、僕のため、そして何より二階堂くんのために。
For everyone, for me, and for you, Nikaido-kun. I'm surprised at how ragged my voice has become. Nikaido-kun is just staring at me in response.
君はそうやって何でも一人で抱え込んでばかりだ。僕ととてもよく似ている。
The way you always try to shoulder everything by yourself is a lot like me.
だからこそわかるんだよ。君のそのスタンスがどれほど寂しくて辛いことか。
That's why I know. I know just how painful that stance is.
その辛さを君は受け入れ、ずっとさらされ続けてきた。
You've accepted that sadness. You've constantly been exposed to it.
中学のあの時から高校に進学してもずっと君は耐え続けてきた。
Ever since middle school, all the way till high school, all this time. You've had to bear it.
もういいじゃないか。
Isn't it enough already?
君はもう十分すぎるほど耐えてきた。それを知っているから、今は見ている僕の方が辛いんだ。
You've already gone through more than your fair share. I know that much. Because it hurts to see you like this.
もう君が傷つくところを見たくない。僕はもう間違いたくない。
I don't want to see you getting hurt anymore. I don't want to make that mistake anymore.
だから、死なせてほしいだなんて言わないでよ。
So please, don't say something as sad as wanting to die.
東国さん。
僕は君に生きていてほしい。君が生きてくれてさえいれば、それでよかったんだ。
I want you to live. As long as you can live. And that's for the better. I tried to find my own niche by my father's side. I threw away everything I held in my dedicated pursuit of that goal, believing it to be the only place where I could belong. But I didn't have to give anything up, because there was a place for me to belong so close by. A small place, just a table's breadth, with someone just diagonally across. A place that I could reach, if I just reached out. A world with you and me, just the two of us. I won't let go anymore. I won't lose it. Damn, dude. I wasn't expecting their friendship. Oh, are we transforming again? Oh, we're back. We're transforming back. What an interesting transition. Oh my god, I love their friendship. I don't know if it ever blossomed into a romance between them or if that was what Togoku was realizing in herself, but either way, the bond between them was really nice to see. It was really nice to see. Dude. Wow, yeah, we didn't get any hint of that in the regular run through. They didn't talk to each other that much. Maybe they were feeling, well, no, Togoku didn't remember any of that. She didn't remember any of that. So I don't know. I don't know, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right. Sorry for the little blip, just double checking, making sure that this is not new territory, but it should be because we are diverging on a different path, so I don't think there's any need to keep skipping around. But anyways, it's morning. I head to the scramble as always. Okay, my mind just feels so dull. It feels like I'm lacking sleep. But that's no surprise. I couldn't stop thinking of what Togoku had told me and couldn't fall asleep. She said that she found the culprit, and she would use the most efficient way, using the culprit as a sacrifice to free us all. But when she left, she still seemed hesitant. I'm actually kind of surprised that Path A and Path B didn't, like, diverge as much, because Togoku in the safe one, where she opens the safe, it does seem like she's searching for a different solution rather than going straight for the culprit, question mark, which is kind of what she's doing here. I'm not exactly sure what she went through because she did disappear immediately after that in the other route, but I don't know. Anyways, she's still around? Maybe not. Maybe she disappears right after that. Maybe she's still around. I don't know. But back when she left, she was hesitant. Maybe there's still room to convince her otherwise. Still, I did accidentally step on a landmine yesterday. I don't think I've ever seen her that upset before. How exactly should I talk to her today, after all that happened? Togoku's right on the money, too. How could I possibly draw any real conclusions about her father's character after talking with him just once about the awards ceremony? Yeah, it did seem like, you know, we were assuming a lot. We couldn't really know anything about his true intentions. And again, I'm questioning why he said all that to a kid that he's never met, maybe, who might not even be solidly associated with the daughter, and he just doesn't know. Anyways, there's no way I could speak for her father like that, especially when she and him are actual father and daughter. And to have the nerve to say that to the daughter herself, of course she would get mad. I need to apologize first thing. And after that, I'll do my damnedest to convince her. Let's bank on the hope that she's still wavering on the issue. Okay, so how is this route gonna take this? She's probably still gonna be around. Maybe not though, because we did switch perspective right at that moment. So maybe not. Let's see. Oh, hey, you're still here. Wow. I don't know. This route seems better. This route seems better so far. Maybe I don't want to go back to the true route. Maybe I want to stay on this one. It'll probably all go to hell in just a few moments, but for now, this one seems better. When I arrive at the scramble, Nikaido and Togoku are already there. No one else is yet to arrive, it seems. How convenient. Perfect timing.
Yeah, Sakurai-kun. Ohayo.
Hello there, Sakurai-kun. Good morning.
Ohayo.
Good morning. I'm taken aback by her attitude, enough that my greeting comes off as stilted. She looked so serious and brooding last night, but looks perfectly fine now. The contrast between the two throws me for a loop.
Nikaido mo ohayo. 二人して早いんだね。
Morning to you too, Nikaido. You two are pretty early today.
目が覚めちゃって。
Yes, well, I woke up a bit early.
右に同じく。そういう桜井くんだって、なんだか眠たそうだけど。
Likewise. And how about you, Sakurai-kun? You seem rather sleepy?
寝不足気味でさ。いろいろ。
I just can't sleep right lately and all. Hey, relatable. Totally going through that too.
東国。昨日はごめん。
Togoku, sorry for yesterday.
その、君のお父さんのこと。東国の言うことはもっともだし、僕も少し軽率だった。だから、ごめん。
Well, you know, that stuff I said about your dad. You were totally in the right there. I was really rude. Sorry for saying all that.
ああ、そのことなら構わないよ。
If it's about that, it's fine.
むしろ、僕こそ感情的になってしまって申し訳ないと思ってたんだ。 だから気にしないでよ。
I was the one who got a little too emotional, so please don't mind it.
She played it all off so offhandedly that it's kind of anticlimactic.
それに僕の方こそ君に謝らないといけないんだ。
And besides, I need to apologize to you for something too.
え
Eh?
昨日話してた犯人のことなんだけどね。
About the culprit I told you about yesterday. She's standing right next to me.
あの後もう一度冷静にじっくり考えて推理してみたんだけど、まあ
Maybe she's
その
about to tell us that she doesn't actually know who it is and she's not super sure. And she's like, I just reached the wrong conclusion, that's all.
I gave it some more thought after that. Really deliberated on the whole matter, and, well...
恥ずかしいみたいだから代わりに私が話すわ。
Wow.
It's awfully embarrassing for her, so I'm gonna explain for her.
どうやらユリアちゃん盛大な見当違いをしてたみたいなの。
Yep, just as I thought.
It looks like Yuria-chan made a huge mistake.
見当違い
A mistake?
そう、ユリアちゃんの推理はまあいろいろ事情があって間違ってたみたいなの。
Yup, Yuria-chan thought about all sorts of stuff, and well, turns out she was wrong.
でも許してあげて。ユリアちゃんだって間違うことはあるんだからね。
Let her off, please. Even Yuria-chan makes mistakes sometimes, yeah?
I see. That's why she said she wanted to apologize. Oh man, she's gonna cover for her, so now I'm not really sure how things are gonna proceed.
いや別に間違ったことを責めたりはしないよ。そんな権利僕にはないし。
Because the mystery of the who the culprit is, I mean, you know, I'm sure the game's gonna throw me for a loop, and we don't know the true context, the true story behind literally everyone and everything. So obviously there are still mysteries remaining. However, the mystery that the characters are trying to solve has already been solved at this point, and we know it as the player, especially because this is a second run through. So I'm not really sure how they're going to continue to surprise us, or if they are simply going to just expand on the characters. I'm not really sure what this route's all about. No, well, even if she was wrong, I'm not going to blame her for it. I don't have the right to. I love that we are referring to Togoku in the third person, because we're like, oh no, yeah, you know, we're not actually talking to her right now. We're being respectful. We're talking to Patty right now.
けれど僕の早とちりのせいで君に余計な気苦労を負わせてしまっただろう。
But because I jumped to conclusions, I caused you a lot of undue mental duress, right?
それについては本当にごめん。すまないと思っているんだ。
I am sorry for that. Really, I regret it.
そうか。そういうことなら。でもそれこそ気にしなくていいよ。
I see. Well, if that's what you mean, then, but it's really nothing.
じゃあこの問題はひとまず解決だね。肝心なのはそこから先だ。
Well then, that takes care of past business, I believe. What's more important is what we're doing from here on.
Yeah, I don't know. How's this gonna go?
僕も改めて考えてみたんだけど、犯人探しは桜井くんの言う通り最終手段でいいんじゃないかって結論に至ったんだ。
After mulling over this some more, I think we can save looking for the culprit as the last resort. That's the conclusion I came up with.
え？そうだったの？
Huh? Really? That's a surprise. Togoku was so insistent on doing it as efficiently and logically as possible. Which is exactly why I feel something is strangely off.
なあ東国。もしかしてあの後何かあったのか？
Say, Togoku, did something happen after we talked?
何かって？
What do you mean by something?
例えば。
Like, say, gaining some new information that would definitively change her planned course of action. Or perhaps
記憶を取り戻したとか。
you got your memories back. Or something. Right on the money! Ding, 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 ding! Got the big prize! Silence. Just a moment.
まさか。
Of course not!
だとしたらきっとこんなところで悠長にしてないと思うよ。みんな叩き起こして作戦会議してるさ。
If I did, then do you think I'd be here taking my sweet time? I'd already have dragged everyone out of bed and headed a strategy meeting.
Oh man, so okay, she's gonna go the bald-faced lie route. So like, again, what the hell we gonna do from here though? That is true. she does have a point, but
ユリアちゃんは別の手段を考えようとしているのよ。
Yuria-chan is now trying to think of a different way to solve this.
別の手段
a different way.
そう。誰も犠牲者を出さずに、クロノス世界を脱出する方法を。ね。
Yup, a way to escape the Chronos world without having to sacrifice anyone.
犠牲者を出さず
Without sacrificing anyone. That's exactly what I'd been so insistent about to her before. Which is why I'm happy that she changed her mind and decided to move in that direction. I'm happy, but why is it that this just doesn't feel quite right?
まあそういうわけだから、桜井くん、改めて協力してくれないかな。やっぱり君が協力してくれないと困るんだよ。
Well, that's just how it is, Sakurai-kun. It'd be great if you could help me out here. I'd be in a bit of a pinch if you don't.
困る
A pinch?
だって僕らは仲間だろ。志と目標を同じくする。
Because we're friends, comrades, right? We've got the same plans, the same goal here.
The same plans, the same goal. To find a way to escape the Chronos world without having to sacrifice anyone and without trying to look for the culprit. We have the same objective, that much is certain.
ああそうだね
Yeah, you're right. But for some reason, Togoku's smile and eyes, they seem cold, frozen over, and twisted. Wow, we're reading a lot into all of this. I mean, it's almost as if we have memories or extreme observational skills just like other members of the cast. Or something. We're reading so much into this. I mean, I guess I'm glad we're catching on pretty quick, because that way we can confront, we can move things along, but still, time has passed since then. Perhaps over 60 years! Wow! This is the end of the route! This is the end of the route. They went the extreme route of like, what if they never looked for the culprit and they just stayed there their whole lives and died? This is the route pursuing that. Yo! Each ending keeps throwing me for a loop. Oh my god. Okay, well, 60 years have passed, so we're probably all around 70, 80 years old by this point. The Chronos, I can't, I'm sorry, I'm hysterical right now. Oh my god. Okay, the Chronos world of Shibuya, formed without anyone ever noticing, is finally lifted. Second surprise. First surprise, stay in there forever. Second surprise, it lifted. Did somebody die of old age, of natural causes? I mean, they survived for a long time. Did they start... They started farming, they started being self-sufficient maybe, because they said, oh, well, we're gonna run out of supplies. But they made it last for over 60 years, so I'm sorry, what? It vanishes like smoke, without anyone the wiser. So, the Chronos world vanishes, or like the mirror wall vanished or something, without anyone ever having escaped. Oh, that's not good. Wait, so that... Oh, that's it! She and Yuria. And that was it? Okay. Alright. Well, that felt pretty anticlimactic. Are we getting an ending song, or... Okay. I believe this is gonna be the same... if it is, I will skip ahead in just a moment. Hello, I'm back at the decision that you can make. Yeah, let's just talk about that real quick. Okay, you know what? That's about the length I was expecting for these side non-true endings. So I was really surprised that Yu's ending went on for so long. Like, I felt like it kind of dragged on longer than it should have, I guess. Like, I guess it wasn't that much longer. It was just kind of like, oh, after we chose her, we just stayed with her, we moved to a different location, and then we ended up meeting up with the group, and then everything went to hell. So I guess, like, you know, plot point-wise, it didn't go on for that much longer, but it felt like somehow this one felt a bit more abbreviated. Maybe because I was taking breaks in between. I don't know. Either way, I was kind of expecting it to be that abrupt. So... Because, you know, bad ends are usually like, okay, we're gonna spare you from, like, being too involved emotionally in, like, something that's just gonna go to crap and isn't gonna, like, truly happen and is gonna be very despairing and bad, so we're just gonna cut it short. That's not, like, how it usually is, so... Anyways, that's kind of about what I was expecting in terms of length, and not so much in terms of how they ended it. So, like, that was... That was surprising that they were just like, yeah, so you just, as the main character, get a horrible sinking feeling in your stomach, and then you just never find the culprit, and then everybody dies. I would assume, okay, look, they skipped over a lot of potential things that could have happened. I would assume that after a certain amount of time, whether it be a couple months, whether it be a year, a couple years, they would get sick of living there and eventually go insane and try to look for the culprit. Or just like start stabbing people at random or something. Like, I would feel like their sanity would not be able to last 60 years, so I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they were able to last so long in there. I'm thinking about like the technicals of what went on emotionally and like resource-wise for them to have continued for 60 years. Okay? I don't know. So like, was Yuria just so convincing that she managed to get everybody else under wraps and they just never decided to go the other route, and they're just like, yeah, we'll keep looking, we'll find a solution, one day, we're gonna find a solution, it's okay, and they just kept telling themselves that for 60 years? I don't buy it. I don't buy that could happen. Anyways, that ending's that. I don't see how I could talk much more about that because it was just like 2 sentences. So, I'm glad that we pursued it to see more about Togoku. I am assuming we are going to delve into each character individually. I don't know exactly if that's how it's going to go, but we looked through her perspective. We, learned more about her mental state, about her relationships with one very, very key character of the game, and it was very emotional and very sweet and very sad. So I enjoy that development. Let's proceed. So I think I'm probably going to skip around. Oh, okay, I keep forgetting that this is like a different route, so I'm like, do I skip this? Do I not skip this? Anyways,
I make a mad dash out of the room. My destination, my house. I reach home, forget to take off my shoes, and charge straight into my father's study. My father always said to never open his safe. Not that I could, since he never told me the password to begin with, but he did tell me that there was treasure inside his safe. I knew that my father also stored his important documents and unfinished theses inside of it. But as for the details of the treasure, he never said. My father only knows. I wasn't as good as Julie. I wasn't a genius like Julie. That's why I always thought my father had abandoned me. But I took on one difficult problem after another to win my beloved father's attention. Even if my father didn't approve of it, I couldn't stop thinking about it. This was my only way of dealing with things. And now, I'm looking straight at one of those difficult challenges. I've managed to work out a hypothesis, though. I would just have to prove it by inputting the correct password.
手、震えてるじゃないか。
My hands are shaking. They haven't shaken this bad since the award ceremony. If my hypothesis is correct, what have I been doing with my life? And what will I do to fix it? I input the code.
0、6、1、6。
0, 6, 1, 6. 0616. My birthday.
Damn, dude, I had a feeling. I had a feeling it was either our birthday or Julie's birthday or both of them combined. But like, obviously, it would be more meaningful if it was our birthday, which would mean he would care about us. So if it's not a mix of both of the birthdays, that does make me feel a little bad because, like, yeah, it's great that he treasures us. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's what she's wanted. That's great. What about the other sister, though? Well, I would think like a mix of the 2 birthdays I think would be a fair compromise. But anyways.
The safe made a beep and unlocked itself. I open it slowly, but am perplexed the moment I look upon its contents.
Good for you, isn't it? Good for you that he puts his treasure inside of it, and also the way to unlock it is your birthday. He cares about you. You've confirmed it.
What I find are children's drawings made with crayon.
Right. Obviously, this stands out because his treasure is inside, and it's like drawings, stuff done by us, right? Stuff done by Togoku. So obviously, he cares. He cares. Oopsie, sorry.
A cartoon with the word Daddy written on it. All of them Gifts I had given to my father once upon a time.
全部取ってある。大事に取っていたの。
It's all here. He kept everything? I spot something in the back of the safe, and I reach inside, my hands still shaking. The thing has the texture of a soft cushion. I recognize what it is thanks to always having her on me. I'm holding on to a doll's hand. I pull it out to reveal a doll that looks like Patty, despite having a different color.
これは
This is